still shaking a little bit. Good morning, everybody. We are in Orlando. We are at the Hyatt down over here by Universal. Speaking of Universal, that's where we are going today. It's kind of it's actually not reasonably nice outside right now. It will only get worse. Thunderstorms are predicted. We actually have to get out of here, and this lighting is terrible. Get to Universal as quickly as possible. I have a yogurt parfait to eat. Cheryl went down and got some. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have Brigadoon on the bathroom TV. Yeah, it's an extravagance. I kind of like it. Turner Classic Movies. As you get ready in the morning. We got a rush a little bit. It's almost 8:30, and we were supposed to be out of here by 8:30, but everyone seems to be running just a little bit late.
Breakfast was delicious.
What'd you have?
We had an egg sandwich, bagel, scrambled egg, bacon, Monterey Jack cheese, and hash browns.
Delicious.
Because I woke up at 4 a.m. wide awake, and I was starving, and I had to wait till 6 before they served breakfast. But now I'm fine.
We just got off this thing. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. And yeah, it's a head-banging ride too, because it bangs your head.
That was the first roller coaster we happened on when we got in Universal, and surprisingly, Darren and David both said they would ride it, so we rode it.
I usually don't ride a roller coaster that goes straight up. I have never ridden one that does that. I am terrified of heights.
Usually the first hill is a slow ascent like that. This was an ascent like this. You're basically on your back looking up at the sky.
It's just so scary. It's so scary that was probably the scariest part. Was going straight up, and then this curve at the top. That it's so sharp of a curve. It was scary for me. But then the hill, as you pointed out, was not the steepest in the world.
The hill, and you saw the hill was kind of not the sharpest angle. So the fall, I didn't feel any stomach in my throat like you usually feel on the first hill of a roller coaster, which is what I look for because I love thrill rides. So this disappointed there. However, I will say that you get to choose your soundtrack that plays in the speakers in your headrest, and everybody has their own, can choose their own music. So I thought that was brilliant, and I chose Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. So I was singing that at the top of my lungs the whole ride, and it was wonderful. It kind of made the ride, it personalized the ride for me.
Yeah, I picked ZZ Top.
Because I love disco music, and I thought the song was appropriate.
the ride wasn't that jarring.
It was fun.
It was actually I liked it. I really
a-
did enjoy it. It was kind of short. It was probably
It
about
was pretty short.
minute,
yeah,
maybe.
it was a good coaster to start out our day with, and we all liked it. We all had a great time. And
So then we went from there. So Diagon Alley, I absolutely loved it. I will never forget it. I've never seen anything like it. You come into, it's a brick wall with a little, and suddenly you're there. There are no signs, there's no nothing.
you can walk right past the entrance to Diagon Alley and not know there's anything behind that passageway.
The detail is phenomenal. It is so detailed. The pavers and the ground, the buildings. It's all so detailed.
It was so cool.
I
So
absolutely
cool.
loved it.
So we were just like gobsmacked, just standing there, just taking it all in. When we first got in there, we saw Ollivander's wand shop, just all kinds of things. And then we had a butterbeer.
We got a butterbeer.
We both had frozen butterbeers. Mercer got a non-frozen because he doesn't like frozen drinks.
And there were
I'm not kidding.
We sat down, and while we were drinking it, there were kids who had purchased wands at Ollivander's. And if you go to certain attractions, exhibits, like the well, if you do the wand in a certain motion, it will spit water at the person behind you. And they have
It's
these
pretty funny.
all around the. How's your butterbeer?
Delicious.
Is it?
I have no idea what this is.
How's your butterbeer?
It's very sweet. Right after the butterbeer, we got on Escape from Gringotts. That was so cool. It was awesome. It's kind of like it is kind of a coaster slash 3D
Slash dark ride.
slash dark ride. It was inside of Gringotts, that's the cool part. You get to walk through Gringotts Bank and see the trolls.
Gringotts is a bank?
Gringotts is a bank.
I didn't know that.
You get to walk in Gringotts Bank, and there's animatronic trolls, bank tellers on each side, and then you make your way down in the elevator to the vaults. It's just like the movie where someone reading the paper is animated, the story is animated, or the picture on the paper is animated, and it was just so cool. And you're right. Half of the coolness of that ride is walking through Gringotts Bank and going down to the vault. And then, that ride scared the crap out of me because we were in a car that the giant snake comes up from below right in front of your face, and it's 3D, so we had 3D glasses on. So that snake was right in front of me snapping, and I screamed, and the lady
Screamed like a woman.
the lady next to me just laughing because she probably knew what to expect. I had no idea what to expect. So, yeah, highly recommend.
The 3D, it looks like a snake is looking right at you. It just would no matter where you sit. The train is I don't know, 12 feet long or whatever it is. It looks like it's looking right at you.
Giant snake.
And it looks real. I mean, I'm not
so real.
Yeah.
Where's that Mercer going? Hey, where's that Mercer off to?
He does the same thing.
Oi, Mercer. Where are you going? Mercer thinks he's going to Hogwarts. He's got his school pack and everything.
So the train actually takes you somewhere. It's not just a ride. You get on it.
You get on it in Universal Studios, and you take it to Universal Islands of Adventure, and that's where they have the other Harry Potter village.
And so there's a reason you would take it. It's not just for fun. It's to
Although it is
extend-
fun.
It
and
is
it is
fun.
a ride.
But some people just get on it just because they need to get from one park to
the
another.
other.
They don't wanna
And they
walk.
won't let you ride this unless you have a park-to-park pass.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to have admission to both of these parks, otherwise you can't ride the Hogwarts Express.
Okay.
Because it takes you somewhere else that you
Good to know.
have to have admission tickets for.
What is this?
Hogsmeade. This is the village that Hogwarts Castle is in.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, Gerald and David just went on that.
Hogwarts Quidditch ride.
So it's a 3D ride. It's like you're on a broomstick, I guess.
Yes.
What'd you guys think of it?
It was awesome. By
That was
far my favorite so far.
David's favorite. Darren didn't go on it because he gets motion sickness, and I was getting a touch at the end, so he really would have got motion
I'd
sickness.
do it again. It was great.
You didn't get sick?
I don't know. I screamed a little bit, but that's all right.
David said he'd do it again.
Awesome.
I told him it was the other Harry Potter ride was cool, just like that one.
We're heading to the Hulk.
It's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Green coaster.
All right, let's go. Okay, we're in Jurassic Park now. It's very green and lush, like a jungle. Tons of people. It looks like we are actually on an island. Skull.
We're gonna ride some.
We're gonna ride this?
Kong. Escape from Skull Island.
That was fun. I enjoyed that ride. It's a
That was
dark
fun.
ride. You're on a, it looks like what is it, a Jeep? Big Jeep?
Jeep truck
Big
sort
Jeep
of
truck.
thing.
Lots
Kind of reminded me of the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's a long Jeep. There's benches. There's no driver. It's all
Drivers
automatic.
on a track and
It's a fake driver.
skids around and stuff. And so this ride, I was on the outside because these two chickens wanted the inside. So this ride, unbeknownst to me, stuff like when they shoot an animal or bat or something and its guts, that stuff hits you in the face. It's like gross. Or if the beast or snake or serpent spits at you, you get gore. So it was very realistic.
It's not real gore. It's
No, it's water, but
water.
it's surprising. It shocked me. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, lots of 3D stuff. We wore glasses. There's your
Yeah.
emergency goggles.
Yeah.
Every ride, by the way, has a story. There's a narrative that goes with every ride that we were on. It's not just you just get on this ride and go. There's a story behind it, and they prep you as you're waiting in line. When you get on board the vehicle, they'll start talking more about it. Like in this case, I think it was about Kong he's under control, and we're just going to go through and see him, and he's really a nice guy after all. And then none of the monsters can hurt you, and
They'll start trying to hurt
they'll
you.
start trying to kill you. So. And it's fun. It makes the park, and also the park also has music playing all the time.
Yeah.
No matter where you're at, and it has to do, of course, with the area that you're in. Like if you're in Jurassic Park, it's the song from the movie, and the music never stops, no matter where you're at. It's like you're in a movie.
Hulk. One word. Massive coaster.
Probably the best roller coaster I've ever been on. Scariest. There's a secret. I don't really want to spill the beans if you haven't been on it. At the very beginning, something happens that just took my breath away. So
none
scary.
of us have ever ridden Hulk before, and it was the unanimous favorite for all three of us.
Yeah.
We kind of went back and forth with a Harry Potter ride or Hulk, but at the end of the day, Hulk got all of our votes for the best, and
The loops.
it was so exhilarating. It takes your breath away from the get-go, and it never stops. Never stops.
It is intense.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Motion sickness people, the kind people get motion sick for going in circles and for going on these kind of
corkscrews.
yeah. This didn't bother me so much. I didn't want to go on much longer, but I could deal with it. So, what it's worth.
It started raining, and they shut Hulk down right after we rode it. So we lucked out in a way because we may not have gotten to ride that.
Yeah, we had lunch right after Hulk. We went to a Dr. Seuss restaurant where everything was weird, but it looked kind of Mexican, but I don't think it was.
I think it was Mexican.
Okay, maybe. Anyway, it was Dr. Seuss-y kind of stuff. I had a hamburger.
It was fine.
It was.
I had nachos. It was fine.
It was pretty
Just
good.
a light lunch,
Very
little
nice.
snack.
Yeah, and then the rains hit.
And then the rains hit,
Our next ride was the Mummy.
and the Mummy was cool. It was another dark ride, but it was awesome.
It's an older ride. Some of the 3D, you do not have to wear glasses.
No.
And some of the stuff is a little more primitive. Some of the visual stuff, it's more weighted toward the roller coastery part, I think. Just a note, the Universal is locker happy. They're locker crazy. You cannot take video cameras. You can't take
No
purses,
cell phones.
handbags.
Nothing can go on the ride
no
with
cell
you.
phones.
Yeah.
So they have lockers which are fairly easy to do, but you have to unload your stuff before you get on the ride. That's one reason we don't have a lot of we don't have video of the rides.
Because we had to put everything
We had to put it away.
in the locker. I don't think there was a single ride we didn't like.
I loved it all, and I want to go back.
I definitely. I
realized
realized we didn't ride some of the rides. We just, it's not that we had a long wait. We just didn't know about them. Didn't know where they were. So
we didn't even go to the Simpsons area. Not really. We didn't go in anything
walked
over there.
through it, but
I mean, we were tired. It was time to go for us. The roller coasters kind of make you tired. I mean, we have another place that we go, which is still a secret. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but we go somewhere else in a couple of days where it was okay to walk around for 12 hours. Not here. I was tired. I wanted to go home.
This was
I
intense.
had a bit of a headache.
This has a level of intensity that it probably exhausts you by the 8 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can make it 8 hours, but the 8 hours you're exhausted because the intensity level is so high for a very long time, especially if you're riding all of the thrill rides.
I'm gonna make a comment. We are learning. We're new to this. We're new to vlogging. We're new to motion photography. Gerald has some experience with photography. I have a little bit, but motion photography.
Yeah, I have experience, and I'm the worst cameraman ever.
Editing the narrative that needs to go around a vlog to make it comprehensible, to make it understandable and interesting, is something that we are learning. We're trying to get better. I think this trip to Orlando taught us a lot. We're going to Paris soon, and we're gonna vlog those. For you guys, and hopefully we've learned from our Orlando trip, and the Paris stuff will be more interesting. This description that we're doing now, hopefully we won't have to do.
I don't ever want to do this again.
This is a bit of a patch.
The coherence to be in the footage that you watch, not something added on
Yeah.
later, because
So we'll film more. We'll film all the time. If you guys have tips or any comments about how we can be better at making these vlogs a bit more interesting,
shoot us a comment. We would love to hear.
yeah, we want to
Love
know.
to hear your feedback.
We are open right now. We're open to all comments. We want to make this stuff better.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I know nothing. So we are off to Oceanaire. Just walking from the hotel to the restaurant.
We're at Oceanaire in Orlando.
Oceanaire in Orlando, and we are having a jumbo. Gerald and David are having jumbo shrimp cocktail, and I'm having a jumbo shrimp cocktail, and it looks delicious. It's got the shrimp sauce or the cocktail sauce in the middle, and it has the horseradish over here on the side. And they're going to bring a wedge salad out that David and Gerald are also going to share. This is called an Oceanaire, and it's all sorts of rums, right?
Several different rooms.
And it's very pretty. I drank a little bit of it already. It's nice ocean blue. Very pretty. Gerald is having a martini.
Espresso
martini. And there's the little beans. David is having a very delicious drink.
It's the perfect gin and tonic. It's Hendrick's gin with special tonic, and it's delicious.
This is a half a wedge salad, bacon ranch dressing. And
So
that's the other half of the wedge salad. Blue cheese crumbles and blue cheese dressing.
It's going to be delicious.
You have a lot of chunks.
They're what's called bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon crumbles and bacon in the dressing.
I am having the cod with a sriracha sauce on it. Kind of spicy. I haven't tried it. I'm sure it will be delicious. And I'll go around the corner. Gerald is having
Alaskan king crab.
scored so that he can easily get to the crab meat. There we go. And the Mercer is having a delicious fillet.
6-ounce fillet, prepared medium.
It looks beautiful.
It's perfect size.
And we are having scalloped potatoes au gratin with asparagus. Welcome to the pub where we are now after Oceanaire Seafood, which was delicious, by the way. And we're all having pints. Take a sip for yourself.
That's really good. It reminds me of my beer drinking days in Germany.
Here we go. Hey everybody.
Hey everyone.
We are closing out the day.
It was an amazing day at Universal Studios.
Had a lot of fun.
One day, 2 park pass, park to park, and Express Unlimited. Now, we didn't ride any of our favorite rides twice, but it was worth it to get in the front of the line. And we had an amazing day.
But we rode them once.
We did ride them once, and
Our
they
favorites.
were all amazing.
We actually don't know what our... We had a lot... We rode some fun roller coasters.
Hulk,
Loved the Hulk.
Rocket, both Harry Potter rides. What else did we ride?
I don't even try to remember the names of them. I
the
just
Mummy.
get on them when I'm told
The
to
last
get on
ride,
them.
the last
And-
ride
but-
we rode was the Mummy, and
It was fun.
That's when the rain started, and
The rain?
luckily we had 8 hours of no rain, so
Yeah, we got there around...
got around 9,
9,
a
and
little
we had
after 9.
no rain until around 3...
5. It was 5.
5.
5. We had most
It was
of the day.
5. So
But then it poured. It really poured. We had ponchos. We were ready for it.
we were ready for it.
Had umbrellas, ponchos.
As soon as it started raining, the only ride we rode after that was the Mummy, and it was indoors, so it was cool. And we were kind of ready to head home or back to the hotel. We had a wonderful dinner at Oceanaire.
Which you saw.
Then we went to the pub, a British pub right next door. Had some beers,
A few beers.
and it's now
How many beers? Few.
4 for me,
A few beers.
3 for you. Anyway,
And we got some snacks.
we just got some snacks. We're back at the hotel. We just got some snacks.
We're very excited.
Bar's
Got
closed.
snacks.
It's 2 a.m. We're about to head over to the Mercers. The day was about Universal,
The day.
and it was wonderful, regardless of the rain. I loved it.
It was a really fun day. We had a wish you could be here tomorrow. We'll have to
Tomorrow
let
we're
you know
gonna-
what's going on tomorrow. We're
We're
not
gonna
really
recover
sure.
from a full day of Universal.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. The rain was really hard. I mean, shoes got soaked.
my
and all
hair
that stuff.
fell
His
when
wings
the rain started.
His wings went away, flew away. Little wings.
So yeah, I apologize for the
Yeah.
weird hairstyle tonight, but it'll be better tomorrow.
Yep. So, good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.